Current gen NBA 2K21 is right around the corner, and with the chaos of 2020 and the next gen console looming, a lot of gamers are skeptical about what 2K21 or current gen consoles can provide. And although development was put in a tough spot, 2K21 features changes to popular modes and gameplay mechanics altered. I'm Chris from Sports Gamers Online, and here are 10 things you should know about NBA 2K21 before you buy. And if you like the content we provide, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't to help us grow this thing together. Alright, let's get it. One of the biggest changes gamers can expect from NBA 2K21 is the expanded use of the Pro Stick, which is the right stick for those unfamiliar. As recent as 2K20, you could aim the stick in any direction and your player will shoot the ball. But in 2K21, it has been programmed to give the user more dynamic usages of the stick, where whether you flick or hold the right stick in a certain direction will now give two totally different dribble moves, where the shoot has been locked into aiming the right stick down. Along with the overhaul of the right stick, you will be greeted with two different shot meters this year. One that will be tied to the trusty X or square button that most gamers use, where you will deal with stopping the tick inside the meter on the other end to green your shot. And the more controversial aim and shot meter, where you have to use the right stick to pinpoint your tick inside the meter. Now 2K21 didn't lean fully into the right stick shooting, as you're able to completely turn it off if you want to. Although the boost you get to shooters will be bigger if you master it, opposed to having your shot meter off like in 2K20. So it will give you something to think about. Now we went over Pro Stick shooting, and although hitting X will suffice, mastering the right stick layups will offer the user a much better chance at finishing at the rim contested and through contact, so it might be something worth considering for gamers. Also new to NBA 2K21 current gen is 2K Beach. The neighborhood got a makeover, and now you'll be able to go and get sand in your feet after beating somebody 21 zip on the twos. Modern facilities and familiar places gamers have come to recognize like Swags, The Rec, the NBA store, and many others have also changed locale. Plenty of events will be hosted at 2K Beach this year, giving you more incentive to keep coming back. Now if you pre-order the Mamba Forever Current Gen Edition for $100, you will have guaranteed yourself a copy of the Standard Edition, the Zion Williamson cover of NBA 2K21 on Next Gen, which will run for $70 on its own. Where if you pre-order the Current Gen Standard Edition for $60, you will receive no upgrades towards Next Gen 2K. So buy the Mamba Forever Edition for $100 and you're locked in for Next Gen 2K21 Standard. Buy the Damian Lillard version and you will still have to get a separate copy when Next Gen drops. And the upgrade will only work if you upgrade within the same console family. So getting the Mamba Forever Standard Edition on PS4, your Next Gen copy will be on PS5, and same for Xbox. Now for gamers that spend majority of their time in MYCAREER, it is important to note that your MyPLAYER progress will not transfer over with you if you make the move to Next Gen mid-cycle, as the builds, badges, and takeovers will not be the same on current gen as it is on Next Gen, so they simply won't be compatible. Now this is exciting to hear because it makes you go, what is it really gonna look like on Next Gen? But also may force a bunch of gamers to change course on their 2K21 plans, at least until Next Gen drops. Although your MyPLAYER progress will not transfer over to Next Gen, your VC and MyTEAM progress will, maybe driving over a few more park players to MyTEAM until Next Gen drops. Now after taking a break in NBA 2K20, badge customization in MyTEAM is back, allowing users to give their Opal LeBron James a different feel to the next gamers. And those who are new to 2K20, it works how everything else in the mode does. The badges will be in card form and you'll be able to give them to players who are eligible to receive them based on their archetype. So this may remove unrealistic things like point guards with something like Pogo Stick or something crazy like that. And badge cards will be available in every tier: bronze, silver, gold, and Hall of Fame. And to get the higher level badges, you will have already needed to apply the lower level ones first. So you can't jump instantly to Hall of Fame range extender on Steph Curry. Now this is the goal every year, but the goal this year is for guys to at least be in the mid to high 70s to be a decent threat from outside. And guaranteed hot fixes are mentioned if lower rated 3-point shooters are dominating. This is I'll see it to believe it, because until they change what badges lower 3-point shooters can get, this will be impossible to balance. Now for the no meter crew, while it was fun getting that extra boost from mastering your shot, without it, sometimes it wasn't so hot when you had to shoot free throws, especially with our lesser skilled guys. So in 2K21, we will have the option to only have our shot meter on when we are shooting free throws, which all I can say is thank you. Now for our honorable mentions, for NBA 2K21's MYCAREER story is Junior's journey. This year's narrative, The Long Shadow, will tell the story of Junior, the son of a beloved ball player, who will face the challenges of trying to get to the NBA, balancing his father's legacy, or carving his own name up the ranks from high school to college. Where as part of the story, NBA 2K21 will feature 10 big-name college basketball programs, from Michigan State, UConn, Florida, Gonzaga, Syracuse, Texas Tech, Oklahoma, UCLA, Villanova, and West Virginia. And the end goal isn't making it to the draft, it's just a start, as you will have to choose the right representation, manage team interviews properly, perform at the NBA Combine, and improve your draft stock to put yourself in the best position possible to get drafted. Welcome news was much hated badges like Pogo Stick and Intimidator have been adjusted to hopefully not be as OP as they were before. And the ridiculous quick draw badge has been removed from NBA 2K21. All it did was make people waste badge points on this necessity for no reason. Now brand new to MYTEAM is MYTEAM Limited, which sadly will only be available to play Friday, Saturday, and Sundays each week, with ever-changing rules each weekend when a new event is activated. And as the title suggests, there will be lineup restrictions every weekend to change up the meta. One weekend you could be forced to play only 23 and under players, another weekend can only play rubies and lower, with the main objective being to obtain as many championship rings as you can for a tiered prize. If you gain every ring from that season, you will earn the MYTEAM Limited Grand Prize. This is going to get the lower level cards you don't use after a month some run for sure. Now despite everything I went over, if the reaction to the demo was any indication, do not get your hopes up looking for obvious graphical upgrades and that feeling that you're playing a new 2K game besides user interfaces. Loading into a 2K21 demo play now game felt like a straight copy and paste from 2K20, yeah, where majority of the changes will be found under the hood. But there's been plenty of things put into the game to keep you entertained. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe to Sports Gamers Online if you haven't, so you don't miss any NBA 2K21 content. Alright people, I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good y'all.